Right, here's a video of two cases which I bought. The ideal is for traveling. Now, I bought these two particular cases for a reason. One is to store all my GoPro stuff in and camera stuff in and camera equipment and that. And the other is, I bought these cases, is when I'm going abroad or on a day trip or on trips, whether in England or I'm going abroad to any other countries. I can put all my camera gear in these cases now, depending on how much camera gear I'm bringing. Now, the one case is made by GoPole, and there's plenty of videos on YouTube basically showing you everything from the dimensions of this case to what's inside the case and everything. Now, there's less videos about this particular case from GoPro. Its bigger brother, which is the GoPro Casey, there's plenty of videos on, but there's not much videos on the GoPro Compact case, mainly because they sell this case with a head strap, a floaty, and a bobber with this case. You can get the case by itself off Amazon, and you can get this off Amazon. I haven't really seen it on eBay as such, so it may be because it's just brand new. But as I says, I bought these cases for these trips. Now, this case I use is mainly to store my cameras in, which I got here is my GoPro in its Tellison case in here, and my Osmo Pocket, and what sits here in this gap here is my Insta361. Sits there in its case, but it's on charge at the moment. You have a zip pocket here, a zipped mesh pocket, and I put a cleaning cloth in there, micro cleaning cloth, a small USB-B lead, and when my USB-C lead, when I get that will go in there, small one, and a stylus for editing on my iPad. This case, even though I've bought it to store my cameras in, then the camera equipment, is very good for short haul flights. If you're only bringing like a carry-on case, and you don't want to bring, you still want to bring your cameras, and most likely one pole, it will fit the poles that I got in my other videos, which are about that size, my extended poles from the Fayotec. The Fayotec pole fits in here, which is only about that big, and a monopole which I bought for £3 with the top bent, the holder part bent. It will fit in this case. So if you're bringing a small extension pole, they'll fit in this case, and it doesn't take up much room at all, and it's a soft case but waterproof. It has a plastic finish on the which you can hear on the top, a nice carry handle, a pulley on the zipper, and the case is, I'd say, made out of kind of nylon material, but well padded. And inside this compact case, it's third lined, still padded. You get this divider which can be outstretched if you want, but I put it this way. I angled it to separate the cameras. So this is nice and soft. This divider does have Velcro pieces on there just to keep it in place. And as I says, it comes with one pocket here, which you can put your camera stuff in there. So this case for me on a short haul trip will just probably hold 2 batteries for the GoPro, my 361 here, and my Osmo Pocket will fit in there. So I've got 3 cameras in this case, and I would carry my Tech pole on top. I'd probably carry the Osmo Pockets, turn it that way, and carry the pole, just one pole because I'm only going to need one monopole on top. And I've got a small tripod, which is my mini tripod here, and that would fit in there as well, no problem. So as I said, this case is quite small, and I'd say just under 8 inches big by about at least 5 inches wide, probably 6 inches wide. I'll leave this item in the description anyway, to Amazon, where you can see more of the dimensions of it. But this is a nice case for short haul trips. As I said, if you just want to put this in your carry-on luggage, carry-on cabin case, it's a nice camera bag. And that's the GoPro Compact case. Now, I won't go into too much detail with this case because, as I said, there's other videos on YouTube that go more in depth with this. But if you're going on a long haul trip, like sometimes I go to America or Jamaica, and this case will come in handy because I would check this in. Obviously, I'd keep my cameras near to me, but I'd probably check this in with my suitcase. So this will be inside the suitcase, which I'm going to check in. It's a more sturdier case than this one. Same kind of material, nice feel to it. Waterproof zip along with this one, which has a waterproof zip as well. Waterproof zipper. It has a waterproof bottom as well. Mainly it's all waterproof. You have one zip which you zip round, and in here carries most of my stuff. Now you have a zip compartment here, 2 pockets here. As you can see, I got my camera, batteries and stuff in here. These poles fit in there. See, I got that monopole and my Tech pole, my powered hand grip, my Osmo Pocket phone adapter on here, in here. Stronger lanyard. It depends where we're going. Wherever I go, if it's bumpy, rocky, or I'm on something that's moving fast and I still want to carry a pole, I bought this lanyard, which is literally absolutely, it's a very thick lanyard, braided plastic it is, with a leather holder here and a thick screw end to screw at the bottom of the poles. So that's for when I'm literally in action stuff and I hold my pole securely. This is a very good lanyard to have. I have all my other camera gear here, all my camera accessories here, and pistol grip, which I will be bringing with me. I will be bringing that with me because some places do not allow selfie sticks or monopoles or extension poles. So, but this, because it's not a pole, it's a grip, is quite good to bring. Especially, I've got a video on that, showing you you can put a GoPro on that or anything on there because it has a 3/4 inch thread. But if you can't bring a pole, as I said, some places, some museums, art galleries, stuff like that, public buildings do not let you have these in there. So this is a good thing to bring as I says, to bring with you to study your camera shots. So that's a good thing to bring. It's not so good when you're bringing a 360 camera, because the 360 camera will pick up this. It will pick it up. So so it's not good with a 360 camera, but with a GoPro or any action camera, or even with the Osmo Pocket with a special mount like this, where you stick the Osmo Pocket in, it's very good. So as I says, this is the GoPro Active, I think it's called the Active case. As I says, this is for if you're going long haul. It's a very good case, and you're going to check in your luggage. This is a good case to keep your camera stuff in, to put it in your main suitcase. As I said, for your main suitcase, it's a good bag to bring. And as I stated, that this case, the compact case, is a very good case for putting in your carry-on bag, carry-on luggage, or your cabin case, because it doesn't take up much room. As you can see, put them on top of each other. It's literally almost half the size of the GoPole one. So these are the cases that I use when I'm going abroad to take. But for the meanwhile, at home, they just store my particulars, camera equipment in, and that's what they store them in. That's what they're used for. So I hope you like this video. Please like and subscribe. Thank you.